What's up, my beautiful soul family? How's everybody feeling today? Last night I had a couple of you guys place y'all questions in the chat so that we could do some personal viewer readings. You know what I mean? I wanted a couple of you guys to come up on screen, but we were having some difficulty with the link and stuff. So I decided to make it easier for you guys. What are we gonna do today? My phone number is in the title. If you want a reading, you could call in and I could do a reading for you. Okay, you call in, introduce yourself. I want to know where you like, what's your name? You don't have to give me your real name. It could be a nickname, whatever. What's your name? Where you calling from? And what's your question? Okay. Every caller only gets one question. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys one freebie, and I'll give you a reading. Lighting the stage, waiting for people to get here. I only ask for one thing of you guys. Please, let's keep it clean tonight, okay? I don't want any foul language on the channel. I don't want any vulgarity. I try to keep my channel clean. I just ask that, you guys refrain from using any kind of derogatory language. Other than that, express yourself and call in. I'll give some of you guys time to get into the live while I light the sage so we can have some clean energy tonight. How's y'all doing this evening? Come on in the live, y'all. Let me see. There we go. We got the sage going. Let me see who's in here right now. Yeah. Go ahead. The number is in the title. 412-646-0265. Call in. I'll give you a reading, but I want you guys to introduce yourself. Come on in. Just waiting for y'all to come in the live. Yeah, last night was cool. I think we was vibing. I would love to get you guys' energy better. The only thing is, like, I feel like with putting a question in the chat, I don't know if I'm reading on y'all energy right. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys say like I'm spot on, I'm dead on, but I kind of want to have a conversation. I want it to be one-on-one and personal. That's why I'm asking y'all to call in. Let me see what you guys are saying. Come on in the live, everybody. Welcome in. If y'all want, call in. It could be whatever question y'all have, whether it's love, whether it's career, finances, whatever. Here's what it is. I'll even read on a celebrity if you call in and request it. Let me see. Hi. Hi, Margaret. How you doing, sweetie? How's all y'all doing? Would one of you ladies like to call in? The number is in the title. I'll also say it 412-646-0265. You want to get a reading, want to talk to me and get a reading, call on in. That way we can have I give you a personal reading, but only one question, okay? A caller, okay? And let's please, keep the language clean. Let me see. What are you guys saying in there? I have a question. Can I ask? Call. Yeah, you can ask it. What's your question? Good, thank you. Hope you are well. I'm good, sweetie. What's your question? Come on. Let's see what y'all. These cards are sticking to me. Let me see here. How y'all doing on this Sunday evening? Okay, let me see. When will my husband, Ricky, take action and contact me? Okay. Your husband's not contacting you? I'm going to read on you. I'm going to read on you. Sham. Okay. When will your husband take action and call you or contact you? Okay, Spirit. When will her husband contact her. Let's see that. All right. I'm about to pull the cards. 1 second. All right, let me see this. Where's the rest of y'all saying? Conflict on, fight on. Would you prefer to call in, sweetie? I think I would get your energy much better if you called the number 412-646-0265. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm gonna do your little read. I'm gonna do your reading, but I would like to talk to you too. See what's going on with your situation. All right. All right. We get ready to pull the cards. Let me see. Who else is writing stuff? Welcome, everyone. Please like, share, subscribe, and activate the notification bell to watch more enjoyable content. Thank you for letting everybody know that I am, but can you do a reading on Faith Evans versus Biggie's estate? Yeah, but here's the thing. All I'm asking is for some of y'all to call in. Okay, I would like to talk to you. I would like to talk to you. I would like to get your energy. All right. So the first person, about their husband, it's a bunch of conflict. All right, we gonna pull. We're gonna pull. Here we go. All right, so the first girl who was talking about her husband and there being conflict. Let me see here. You got the 9. You always feel on guard, don't you? You always feel like you got to keep your guard up. You feel like there's too many obstacles going on in your marriage right now. Let me see. I feel like right here, do you feel like you're his slave or something like that? Or like there's a lot of restriction in the marriage? Like you got to constantly calculate your moves. You got to constantly like be on your P's and Q's about what you're doing because you feel like, you know what I mean? And stuff, anything you do can make it worse. Like he doesn't know how to handle his emotions sometimes. Is this what I'm seeing? Like he has these temper tantrums like a spoiled little child sometimes. It's like it's easy to set him off. This is what I'm seeing. Like he has emotional issues, and then it feels like to you, like you're, like I said, you're always like, it's always some kind of emotional issue going on, which leads to making you feel upset and hurt. Like, is your husband paranoid, sweetie? Let me see. Are you still there? Are you still there, sweetie? What was your name? I was talking to I think she had a foreign name. Let me see, the one who asked about her husband. What's her name again? Rashawn Jet. I can't pronounce your name. I'm so sorry, sweetie. I can't. Let me see here. Are you an earth sign? You know what I mean? Like I don't know if I'm telling the truth or not, but I'm gonna just keep on reading it. Let me see here. He's stingy. He uses a lot of financial abuse to you. I feel like this man has money, but he's like, he dominates you a lot, especially when it comes to money. You know what I mean? He makes good money. He has good job. He has a lot of resources. He does work hard, but it's always about what he wants. You know, and if he don't get what he wants, he has tantrums. This is what I'm seeing in the cards. I'm just gonna finish out the reading. Like, you let me know if it is what's going on. I see that this man, yeah. I feel like this man uses a lot of emotional manipulation on you. So yeah, he's toxic. He's toxic. He uses anger and stuff to like keep you in line and keep you that devoted docile housewife. You know what I mean? He uses either anger or money because he also reminds you that you would be broke and destitute without him. This is what I'm feeling like. Is he having an affair on you? Is there somebody else that he has an affair? Are you pregnant or does he have somebody pregnant? Stuff is coming up. This might come out. I think he has a love child going on. Let me see here. This man walked away from you after an argument and a fight, but I think it's more so he got something he's hiding. He knows that you depend on him, you and the kids. Like you depend on him financially, and he loves to have that kind of control. It's a lot of financial control I'm seeing here, but I also feel like he has his little fits too. And I'm feeling like this guy is not the most faithful guy to you, and he can lose his temper sometimes. Is this correct? You haven't said anymore. Let me see here. Let me see. You said yes, he does. Okay, all right. You said yes, I'm telling the truth. Yes, he does. It's my second marriage. Okay, so this guy does do this stuff. He's having an affair, sweetie. This is what I'm seeing in the cards. He's having an affair. He's the type that likes to. He has to control stuff. He's very controlling. I feel like this guy is he like a military guy or like a guy that's like in law enforcement or something. I feel like he also abuses a lot of his authority. You know what I mean? It's like it has to be his way. He has to assert his will over you. He's like very dominant. You know what I mean? And he's a little bit corrupt. This is what I'm seeing so far in the cards. Let me see here. Communication. When you try to communicate with him, does he get a little aggressive and start saying about how he makes all of the money, so you're going to do what he say? Because he knows that you don't have the money that he has and you don't have the finances he has. Let me see here. He expects obedience from you. This is what I'm seeing. Both of you guys are from a foreign country. Y'all not from America, is y'all? I'm wondering, are y'all okay? So I feel like y'all are not even the same like culture. Am I correct? I don't think y'all the same culture. I think y'all are from different places too. Like both of y'all are from somewhere else, but like not the same as the other person. Hold on a second, you guys. Hold on, I dropped something. Ugh. Let me see here. He likes for you to basically be submissive. He feels like you should be submissive. You should do what he says. He's the boss. You know what I mean? That's where he gets this logic from. Like from a foreign culture where he thinks that, the man is the head, the man is who's supposed to, you know what I mean? This is how traditional marriage is supposed to work. Let me see here. This is what I'm seeing so far. Let me see. He fights, he dominates. You said no, there's no affair. No, both are from India. Okay. So then y'all are not from two different places together, but y'all are from somewhere foreign. Oh, foreign from me probably. So here's the thing. All right. I don't know if you no, I'm seeing in the cards, sweetie. I'm not trying to break up nobody's marriage. I'm not trying to enforce anything, but the cards was trying to indicate that there's other lovers. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's not something that you know of yet. I'm hoping I'm wrong. Let me see here. He does spiteful, smart things, and he can be very negative. You know what I mean? Like he's egotistical too, isn't he? It's like it got to be his will and his way. This is what the last four cards is. I feel like you're not fulfilled in this marriage anyway. You're not very happy because of his ego, because of his attitude, because he could be a little bit. He could have a little bit of a violent streak, could be too dominant. This is what I'm seeing. Is this correct, sweetie? Yes, he wants me to be obedient. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Sarah Smith, how you doing, sweetie? I'm seeing that, sweetie. So best of luck to you. I feel like this is who this guy is. Just my suggestion. I think you should really ask yourself if you want to, continue with a guy that's so dominant and, trying to control you so much. Okay, sweetie. Best of luck to you. Thank you for watching. Thank you, sweetie. So like I said, call in if you guys next question. So somebody had requested in the meantime that I look into Faith Evans and Biggie's estate. What was it that you wanted to know about Faith Evans and Biggie's estate? Like I said, you if you don't want to do a personal reading on yourself, you can even request a reading for a celebrity. Now is he missing me? Can you ask questions? Brian. Well, here's the thing. Like I said, I do take questions from the chats, but I would prefer like somebody, you call in. That way I could talk to you and get your energy. We could vibe more. Maybe you could explain more than just having to keep typing in the chats. I'm taking questions from the chats, but there is a call-in feature that we have. You know what I mean? The phone number is in the description. Excuse me, I'm sorry, not the description, the title. But yes, I'm taking questions, either through phone or through the chat. You say, now is he missing you? I mean, I I could look into that, sweetie, but it's like, okay, you don't. Okay, is her husband missing her, spirit? I'm just gonna do a quick yes or no, and then we're gonna move on to the Faith Evans Biggie question. All right, is he missing you? All right. All right, let's see. Just 1 second. One more, and then I'm gonna pull. This is gonna be like a couple cards, not a lot. All right. So the Queen of Wands, you got the Two of Cups reversed, you got the World card reversed, you got the Sun card reversed. These are all reversed cards. All right. So basically, I think he's thinking about divorcing you because I don't know, something you're not fulfilled. I think he's actually thinking about leaving or separating or something like that. Did he leave or walk away or walk out on you? Because I'm thinking that he just don't feel like he's getting what he needs, whatever that means. I don't know what he doesn't feel like he needs. Now, this is not to say he's not going to contact you or come back. I'm saying that where his head is right now, I think he's right now he's trying to be spiteful anyway. He's trying to be bitter. Like right now, he's trying to get a separation. There's something with him that he ain't happy with too. I'm wondering. Let me think. Look, let me really hold on. Let me put some more cards to use my intuition. You got the eight. You got the Eight of Wands reversed. You got the fighting. You know what I mean? He wants to slow down from all the fighting and just for you to do what he says. Let me see here. He's not really committed to this marriage and this family. He's because he feels like he needs to be in control. It should be his total control, his total dominance. You need to be more submissive. This is what I'm feeling like he feels like. Do you give him lip back, like talk back to him? This is what I feel like he feels like, which he feels like you shouldn't do. Let me see. Okay, she hasn't said anything else. She hasn't said anything else, but this is basically where it is. So, is he missing you? He feel like you need to be more obedient. Maybe he'd come back if you were more obedient. This is what I'm feeling like. Okay, so now Biggie and Faith Evans. Spirit, can you tell me about Biggie and Faith Evans estate? Ooh, somebody writing something. Brian, call in, sweetie, and we could talk about it, okay? I would like you to call in. Can you please call in? The number is in the title. 412 412-646-0265. We could talk about all of that. But for now, I'm gonna do this reading on Biggie. Call in and we could talk about your wife, you and your wife. All right, so Biggie, what's going on with Biggie's estate? Will Faith get Biggie's estate? Or has she been getting it? Or I don't know what's going on with the estate. Let's just talk about Faith Evans and Biggie's estate. All right, I'm getting ready to pull. Get ready to pull. All right. So let's talk about Biggie and Faith Evans' estate. I'm gonna just let Spirit speak, see what's going on with that. All right. So you got the Ace of Pentacles, you got the Five of Cups, you got the Queen of Pentacles, you got the Ace of Swords, you got the Ten of Cups. Well, it's interesting how the first card up was the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's getting some money or an opportunity to get some money. That's for sure. Trying to pull some more. Faith is a Gemini woman, so that will make her the air sign, the Queen of Swords, right here. She was Biggie's lover at one point, which we all know she was married to Big. You know what I mean? He don't have. Let me see this. I know he has his 2 kids. One of the kids is by Faith. I thought he would by now. You know, I thought she at least would be getting something of his estate by now. But I know Diddy had his estate on lock. Is that not correct? Let me see. All right. All right, I'm gonna pull this last row and then I'm gonna try to read this. I feel like this thing is giving mixed signals. So you got the Ace of Pentacles. I think I asked something about the Faith gonna get Biggie's estate. The answer is yes, she is. The Ace of Pentacles is a yes card. She's able to come up on some money from his death. You know what I mean? I think she did get a kick out of his estate already. You know what I mean? Let me see. There was the Ace of Swords. She had her little opportunities. You know what I mean? She was very happy with what she was broke off with. You know what I mean? It helped sustain her while she was building her career. She had the opportunity to have Big's money. Like she was already getting parts of Biggie's estate. She already has. Puff controlled most of it. And they kept some of it from his mom. You know what I mean? But Faith got a cut in the first place to be married to him. This is what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? But they. Okay, hold on. Okay, I think the sage is burning my eyes, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this out the room. All right. All right. So what I'm seeing is Big put faith in his will when they got married. You know what I mean? I think that was part of her plan. This is why she wanted to talk to him in the first place, because Big was making money. You know, he was rich. He had, you know what I mean? So she was out for self. She was thinking about the money aspect of it. I think that's what she saw in him from to begin with, allegedly. I'm gonna say that allegedly because we're talking about celebrities. You know what I mean? She was broke before she married Big. This is the reason why, like I said, she gave birth to his son. She knew that would keep her in the loop when it came to his money. She would always have a legal claim to it. That's what I'm seeing so far in the cards. All right, let's pull some more cards on this. All right. Okay, hold on. I got a call coming in. Hello?
Hello, I was calling about getting a reading.
What's up? You're on live. What's up? You talking to LadyCee. Can you hear me?
I can.
Is this Brian?
It is.
How you doing? So what's going on with your wife and stuff, Brian?
We've been married 15 years and just going through a separation and just wondering where her mindset is.
All right. So what's your wife's name? Just you give me a nickname, first name, whatever. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, what's her name? What's her name so I could, read on the cards? Leslie, okay. Spirit, can you please tell me what's going on in Leslie's head? What is she thinking about with Brian? So, all right, don't tell me nothing else about the situation. I'm going to tell you, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm shuffling. We can ready pull. All right. All right, I feel the energy shifting. We get ready pull. Spirit, what is going on in Leslie's head? Is she thinking about divorcing Brian, or is she going to give him another chance, Spirit? All right. I'm ready to pull, Brian. All right. So let's pull this. The Devil. Okay. Page of Swords reversed. You got the 7 of Wands. Okay. New path. Wow. Separated. She feels. Did you guys have a lot of fights in y'all relationship where she felt like you like? How can I say this? Was there like possessiveness in this relationship? Like there was things that was going on
Yes, it was on her part.
on her part? Yeah, I'm seeing that she was like she had a lot of like anger issues, and she had a lot of. She was possessive. I feel like she made a lot of threats to you, didn't she? Like or ultimatums.
She did.
Yeah. Okay, so hold on, let me see this. She asked for the separation because she wanted to be free, correct?
Correct.
I'm seeing you got okay, so the Knight of Pentacles came up. I'm feeling like there was something weird with money here. Like I feel like I don't know if it was about her spending too much money. Like maybe that was one of the fights, or you spending too much money. Somebody was spending more money than the other person cared for them to be spending, and they wanted to be free. I know that she wanted to be free, right? But
Right.
was there okay? So I'm wondering. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see here. All right. So I'm seeing that she wanted to be fulfilled. I'm seeing that, like, hold on. So you got the Page of Cups in reverse. Now, either it's talking about a woman who didn't know how to control her emotions, you know what I mean? Or she just felt like she could say what she want to you, you know what I mean? And it was like you weren't supposed to react to it. You were still supposed to take care of her, right? Like you probably wanted like respect and stuff. And I feel like this is one of y'all's fights. She was self-centered, she was selfish, and her mouth was reckless, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, and you wanted a little bit of respect, and you like every time you would try to like stand up for yourself, she would try to be manipulative, and you know what I mean. She thinks that she could act any old kind of way. You supposed to be there taking care of her, still giving her money, still being loyal to her. She didn't want to pull her
Yeah.
side of the relationship. This is what I'm seeing. She was very like one sided. Am I
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She said she. I'm seeing this is a selfish woman right here. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to pull some more cards. Just give me a second. We'll pull some more cards. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, this woman, from what I'm getting a feeling of, it feels like this woman was about self. Let me see here. Let me see here. You did take care of her though. I see that. You went to work. You worked hard to take care of her, right?
Right.
You matter of fact, you gave her a lot of stuff. She didn't want for nothing when she was with you. This is what I'm seeing.
Right.
You tried to keep her happy, you tried to keep her satisfied, but she never wanted to like fulfill her end of the relationship. She never wanted to like how can I say this? All you asked basically was for some respect, a hot meal, you know what I mean? Just her to keep the house together. I get the feeling y'all had more of like a traditional kind of marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, did she work at all?
She does.
I'm saying during the marriage. She was more
Yes,
interested
she
about
did.
her freedom. Let me see this. She was more interested in her freedom. Like you, I'm seeing that you did. You took care of her, like especially monetary wise. Let me see here. Hmm. Yeah, she didn't want for nothing when she was with you. Yeah, y'all are separate. I see that y'all are separated now, but I feel like she feels like she got other options or something like that. This is what I'm seeing. Let me see here.
Right.
There's separation right now. Is she trying to take you? Is she trying to take you to court? Like trying to take your money? Asking for money?
I don't know yet.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. She was overbearing though, wasn't she? She was never happy. It was like no thanks with her, right?
Right.
Okay, hold on. I think she worked, but I think you took care of the bills for real, right? You the
I
one
did.
who really took care of the bills. She could work, but her money was for her. This I feel like this is the kind of setup y'all had.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Let me see here. Right now, Spirit is showing me like the issues y'all had in y'all marriage. You know what I mean? Um, Just yeah, you just wanted that nurturer, that housewife, the one that was going to take care of the home, be a good woman to you, support you, you know. She didn't want to pay bills. She didn't want to pay bills. She wanted things to be easy for her. Wanted everything to be about for her, about her. But she's, let me see here. Did she have some, like, I don't think this. I think it's more y'all didn't get along. I don't think she had a substance abuse issue, correct?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was more just disharmony. Y'all didn't get along well. Y'all didn't mix well. It was something about y'all personalities that just wasn't good anymore. She would lose her temper a lot. She had a nasty attitude, or has one, or whatever. Mm-hmm. Let me see. The moon card is in reversed. I think the separation has helped you really look at y'all marriage too, hasn't it?
It has.
And you see her for the selfish person she was, and for how much she caused trouble and made y'all married life unhappy, the family life. It was just
right.
Let me see here. Let me see. So right now, as of now, she's apathetic to being separated. You know what I mean? I think there has been some communication between y'all, right? But she seems like she doesn't care.
Correct.
So here's the thing. I'm seeing right now she just doesn't care. I don't see her trying to reconnect with you or trying to make any instance to reconnect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reshuffle the cards. It's gonna be one card draw, yes or no. Is she planning to get a divorce? But I feel like Spirit gave me a lot of back information on your relationship. So one word, yes. I mean, excuse me. I'm sorry. One card draw, yes or no. Is Brian's wife thinking about divorcing him? I think for some of this is about her though. She did want her freedom. She wants to be free. She just didn't want the responsibilities. She wasn't good with the responsibilities of married life. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right. Okay. All right. So I'm going to pull. All right. One more, and then we're gonna pull. All right. So one card draw, yes or no. Is she thinking about divorce? You got the Knight of Cups in reverse. This is meaning bad news coming to you. You know what I mean? I think she just rather be free. I think she does kind of want to just go her own way, be free, be out there, do what she wants to do. But you sound like you're a really good man, and if that's what she wants, then trust me, it's gonna be a woman out there that's gonna appreciate you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. How are you feeling about this, sweetie?
Hey, it is what it is. Just wanted to see the outlook of what's going on.
Yeah. How long have y'all been separated?
Really off and on for a year.
Yeah. And I'm sure you haven't even seen any attempts of reconciliation, have you?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Best of luck to you, sweetie. Email me or text me. Keep me updated, okay? Thank you for watching.
Okay.
You have a good one.
How much do I owe you?
You don't owe me anything. It's just that we live, the viewers can hear you, but you don't owe me any money.
All right. Thank you.
You have a good one. Bye-bye. Okay, hold on. I have a text message from someone. It says, I'm not going to read it out loud. I'm going to just be quiet. I'm on your live now. I just speak in, and I tried to call, and there was no answer. My number. Oh, that's because. Oh, sweetie. Teresa, sweetie, are you still there? Just hit yes, and I'll call you. I'll give you a call back. I can give you a call back on my live. I was on the phone, taking care of somebody else, sweetie. Brian, you sound like a nice guy who doesn't deserve her. Sometimes rejection is God's protection. I agree. I wish Brian well. How you doing, Chelsea, sweetie? I do. I wish Brian well. I thank him for watching me. You know, I wish him that right woman that's going to, appreciate him, because he do sound like a good guy. You know what I mean? And I hate to see good guys be hurt like that. Teresa, sweetie, just say yes or no. You want me to give you a call back? Matter of fact, I'm going to try you. I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you, sweetie, right now. There you go. Hold on, we're calling Teresa. See what Teresa needs. Hopefully Teresa answers. We're giving Teresa a call back right now. Hi, is this Teresa?
This is Chelsea Davis. Hi.
Hi, this is LadyCee. You're on live.
Yeah, I was trying to call you while you were reading this guide, but I couldn't get through.
Yes, I don't think you're going to be able to get through if I'm on the phone with someone else. But you're through now, sweetie. What's up? What's going on?
Nothing much. Nothing much.
Okay. You have a. Mm-hmm.
Just have my little questions.
Sure. What's up?
Retractor from last night. I would to know right now
Mm-hmm.
is Leonard broke and is he lying to his daughter about money he was supposed to give her?
So you saying that your child's father is lying to her about money he's supposed to give her?
Yep. He never showed up and he didn't call her.
Wow. So do you wonder if he's serious about being in her life?
I don't know.
We could do a reading on that to see like where his head is at about being a father. Is he going to try to step up, or is he just, blowing a lot of hot air around? Would you like that? Hello? Hello? Let me see. I'm- Get out the speaker. He found muffled. I'm sorry, I can't hear you that good. Hello?
I said, I have more questions. My daughter was willing to try, but we started lying already, and she just reconnected with him 2 weeks ago.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read on his intentions. Let's see what's going on with him. Okay. Let's see what's this guy's intentions for your daughter's father. All right, Spirit. Spirit, what's your daughter's? What's his intention? Spirit, is he trying to be a father to his daughter, or is he just making excuses because he wasn't there? We get ready to say. All right, we get ready to pull. I feel better like talking to you guys on the phone because I feel like I'm really getting y'all's energy now. You know what I mean? I could somewhat read on your energy through the chat, but it's better on the phone. It's much better, I think. All right, so let's pull these cards and let's see. All right. So let's see what's going on. Okay. So it says, okay, so you got childhood, talking something about somebody's childhood, taking care of a child. But then you got the Page of Swords. You got the Four of Swords. You got the Chariot. You got the Temperance. You got the King of Wands reversed. Strength card reversed. He's a weak dude. Let me see. There's some enthusiasm. Let me see, but it's not. Let me see what's going on with this. This guy, I feel like he's more so just trying to dominate the situation. Let me see here. What's going on with this? Okay. First of all, the Page of Swords is what's sticking out to me the most. Is in the challenge position. This dude was incarcerated for a long time. You know what I mean? I feel like he had an issue with law enforcement for a long time. But I'm feeling like I'm feeling like he does want to reconnect with her. You know what I mean? But I feel like it got to be on his terms. This is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like he doesn't understand how he has to be present in all of this. He wants this relationship. I do feel like that. But he doesn't want to acknowledge the fact of the issues he caused in the past by being absent and not being there. It's just that he want what he wants. You get what I'm saying? I don't think he comprehends what it's going to take to really successfully build that relationship with her. I think he's expecting this love as her father that he hasn't earned or deserved. It's just like, okay, I'm your father, I'm home, you should love me. This is what I'm feeling like so far. Huh?
And he's never been good with communication. He wasn't raised that way.
Right, right. He got his own stuff going on too. There's a lot of stuff in his head that he's like, he can't get over. You know what I mean? He needs to work on himself. He the type, he's got the gift of gabs. He makes a lot of promises, but I don't see a lot of follow through. He cancels last minute. This is what I'm seeing. He makes a lot of promises that doesn't come to, huh? Yeah, he makes a lot of promises that doesn't come to fruition. Let me see here. Let me see here. Your daughter's a young adult. Is she a student in college right now?
Right now.
Okay, so she is a student right now. I feel like I'm feeling like with him, he toxic. You know what I mean? I feel like he's a little bit jealous of the relationship she has with you because he feels like she's close to you. He's jealous. He wants that, but he doesn't realize you've been there this whole time. Yeah, I was seeing that he got mommy issues. Can you do me one favor? Can you mute me on whatever you're watching me on, because I think we're getting feedback through the phone. That way, just so the feedback could be clearer. But I feel like he wants to rush to have this relationship because he's out of jail. He doesn't realize that this is going to take time. He feels like this love, he's entitled to this love right away. Like, this is what I keep seeing throughout the cards. You know what I mean? Like, his thing is, well, I was just in jail. He doesn't realize that because he's been out of the picture, he's not going to be on the same level of love that you're on. You was there the whole time. You know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing right now in the cards. Yeah, he's a little bit of toxic. He still got that little negative attitude. He's just trying to move on from the past. I don't think he really wants to acknowledge the past or the instability that was in her, that he caused in her life, or like the upset and the pain he caused in the past in her life. He's not trying to acknowledge that. I think he feels like I'm here now. I don't know why she's upset, but like I said, it also he's making promises right now that he's not able to deliver on. I don't think he sees her side of things. He doesn't. He just sees that the side that, okay, well, I'm here now. I'm your daddy. You should love me. So what if I wasn't really there during your childhood? You should love me. So let me see. Let me pull some more. Huh?
And I'm about communication.
I'm seeing right here. He looking at her. He feels like with her that that she should be able to recover from this because he's here now. He don't understand that she feels jaded. She feels bitter. She's still kind of angry with him for not being there. Is that correct? She feels kind of angry. He feels like she should just she should just, oh well, naively just run into his arms like, daddy's finally home. All should be well now. This is how he feels. He feels like that's how her reaction should be.
That's what he thought.
He thought that she was just gonna run to him with open arms, but she just feels like, because he was released. He couldn't get out of prison all them years. Now he feels like he's released. He's manipulative, isn't he? He's a liar and he's manipulative. I'm seeing that in the cards. Got the King of Swords reversed. This is a guy who's he's still a little dangerous, huh?
Very manipulative.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. He thinks that he thinks that everything's just supposed to move the way he wants it to be moved, and it doesn't work like that. This is what I'm seeing.
I think he has severe childhood
He does have mommy issues, that's for sure, and he has issues with women. He don't know how to relate to women.
Yeah.
Because of his mother, right?
Yep.
So to answer your question,
and his big sister who violated him when he was a little boy.
Okay, so his sister violated him. Yeah, you mentioned that they had kids together. Was that you that said?
That's the little sister he raped. The older sister raped him.
Okay. Wow. So there was abuse going on in his home.
One final question, Miss LadyCee.
Sure.
Yes, and I called it out. God gave me a gift. I just looked for confirmation. I called all these things out. I figured it out myself. And the whole family's ashamed. And he can't face it. I think that's why he's scared.
Yeah, I would agree. So there was a lot of abuse going on in his home growing up. Right?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Wow. But yeah, he does want a relationship with his daughter. But the thing of the matter is, he wants.
One final question.
What's up? What's your question?
I was told, I want to say 5 years ago, this is when I planned to write a book, and I was told it would be very, very, very successful. Can you read me on that?
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw only a few cards, and we're gonna it's gonna be more of a.
About my relationship with him and his family, and the things I know.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw a couple cards. It's gonna basically a yes or no reading that we're gonna do. All right. So will Chelsea's book be successful? All right. All right. So we're getting ready to pull the cards, and we're gonna see. All right, so we're ready to pull. I'm gonna pull 3 cards. The first card is going to be the yes or no, and the other 2 cards is going to give me a little bit of information, okay, about the book. I don't feel like this should be a whole big reading. Just a couple cards can answer that. Okay, so you got the 9 of Wands, you got the Empress, and then you got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think you're gonna get a lot of money from it, because the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Well, let me not say that you're not gonna get a lot of money. Right now, you got to learn the business side of things. That's what I feel like the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is saying. It's basically it's gonna take some work to make the book successful. You got the 9 of Wands, which means that you're gonna have to have certain protection. You might have to certain contracts. Just you're gonna have to do your footwork. You get what I'm saying? It could be. I feel like it can be successful because the Empress is in the middle of it, which means production, growth. You know what I mean? Potential success. But like I said, you just got to learn, the publishing business and all of that. There's things you're gonna have to learn. And then you said you're writing a book on him. I get a feeling they're gonna try to, they'll try to sue you, right? So just things that you might have to do to put in place to protect yourself from those kind of lawsuits.
Well, they never took me to court, and I put it all over social media. I begged for a lawsuit.
You said they never took you to court? You said they never took you to court?
Never served me. It's the truth. They will have to prove I'm wrong, and they can't.
I'm pulling other cards. Like I said, just put stuff in place to protect yourself. I would imagine, one advice I would give you, change the names and stuff. Don't put their names in it, because then they could say it was slander. They could get some.
I was doing that. They're all planned out, the names.
Yeah. Yeah, just change certain aspects so that they can't say 100% you're talking about them. Just protect yourself. That's what the cards are saying. Protect yourself from that side of things. Okay?
Oh, I'm ready for the challenge.
Okay.
I'm determined to write this book.
Okay. Okay. Just to be curious, what kind of things is the book going to have in it?
Starting from my life.
I know, but
from being born. I've been through a lot of things before I met this man.
Now, I was asking, like, is there anything explicit that the book is going to have with about them?
It's got lead into me meeting him.
Okay. Okay. Well, I wish you. I wish you the best of luck, sweetie. Okay. Let me know how things turn out. Have a good one.
Yes, most definitely. You will get a signed copy.
Okay. Thank you so much, sweetie. Bye bye. All right. Is there anyone else that wants to call in? Let me see. There's a lot of people writing stuff. The mom needs to be careful of him using the daughter as a prop. It makes the mom mad. Yeah. How do we get a reading? Call in, sweetie. Myra 321. Call in. The number is 412-646-0265. There you go. Hi, sweetie. Whom am I speaking to, and what city you calling from?
Hello.
How you doing? Okay, that was stupid. Please don't call in if you guys are just going to prank, because we're not doing that. And I'm going to block this person. How about that? Please, no vulgarity, on the phone. Please be mindful of what you guys say. Call in, sweetie. But anybody who want to call in, go ahead and call in. I'm open. The phone lines is open right now. Was that you that just yelled that racist stuff? Okay, wait a second. Who is this? Okay. Hi, what's your name and where you calling from? Okay. Come on, y'all. Stop playing. Seriously. I'm gonna block this number. We're not gonna do this. I'm getting ready to block you. Are you the one that's calling in Myra 321? Because if you are, you're gonna get blocked. Like, somebody keep calling us using the N-word. And we're not gonna do this. I'm seeing y'all putting let me see here. Earthly kind of girl. Is Tony gonna contact his daughter and step up as a father? I don't know who Tony is, sweetie, but you can call in and we can see. Anybody else want to call in, or do you guys want to end the live and have a good night? No, I didn't say that. Okay. Oh, it went straight to voicemail. Call in again, sweetie. Call on in, Myra. It's okay if it's not you. Okay, hold on. Hello?
Hello.
Is this Myra?
Hi.
Is this Myra?
Yes, this is Myra.
I apologize, sweetie. Somebody just called in twice and they said I hate N-word and hung up. They're pranking. I apologize if I blamed you.
It's all good.
Yeah, I don't want people prank calling my phone. It's stupid. We're on live. I'm trying to give people readings. You get what I'm saying? We're just trying to vibe. So I apologize. What's up? How are you? Where are you calling from?
Are you pay reading?
Yes, yeah. You get a reading right now. Where are you calling from?
I'm coming from Florida.
Hi. What part? I love Florida.
Jacksonville.
Nice. I've never been. I've been to other parts of Florida, but I've never been. What's your question, sweetie?
I want to know about my career.
Your career. Okay.
I changed paths in my career, but every time I do something, I'm always met with like a boss or an authority figure that's just like dead set on me, like copies my like. It's weird because I went to doing online work. And even with the lady not knowing me, she's only seen my profile, just commented, dressing like me, talking like me. Like, she looked me up on social media, resume. She started like referencing stuff from my resume. I was like, you don't even know me.
Okay. Wow.
So I'm just looking to see what's going on with my career because I always feel like it's getting blocked by these kinds of people.
Okay. All right. So we can look into that. Okay. Grace Shuffle. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I love your reading.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you watched me, sweetie. Okay. So what's going on, Spirit? What's going on with Myra's career? What's going on with Myra's career, Spirit? What's going on? What's going on with Myra's career? Why is she always getting blocked, Spirit? What's going on? All right. Here we go. We can already pull the cards. All right.
Okay.
Great pull. All right. So what's going on? Why are you always getting blocked in your career? All right. Let's get these cards up. Let's see what's going on with them. We ready. All right. 3 of Swords reversed. Cooperation. Hard work. Let me see. Temperance. Page of Swords. I wonder if you're intimidating. Not in the sense where you mean to be, but you know how sometimes when people see that you got stuff together, some people can get jealous or intimidated. Let me see here.
I've heard that before. I have.
Yeah, like if you're very smart, sometimes people get like you'd be surprised what can intimidate people. You know what I mean? You'd be surprised. You might, be.
And what's so weird, I'm the type of person where I notice things and I do like a reflection. Like every time I have an experience like this, I reflect and I say, okay, maybe it's time to take some of this personal stuff off the internet. Maybe it's time to kind of hold back, take your time to get to know people,
Okay. So let me see here. I see that you grew up poor though, didn't you? You came from humble beginnings. This is what I'm seeing. But you're a bit of a career woman now, and you have managed to build things, or at least you're trying to, correct? But you feel like you've always been restricted.
Yes, I do my best to work super hard every day.
Have you always felt like you've been around people that's been like toxic and negative? You know what I mean? Is your profession like legal, something with like legal stuff? Law?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all I can say is that growing up, that was my environment. So I know how to spot it.
No, I'm seeing here. I was asking if like got something to do with the law, your profession, because I'm seeing the justice card next to the world card. Like you love the law is something you really want to be in. Like it's what fulfills you. But I also see it's something like with working with under like people that are like underprivileged.
I haven't really taken a liking to it. I think I'm more into like sales right now. I mean, I like law shows the same way I love like medical shows like Grey's Anatomy and stuff. But I don't know about career.
Have you ever thought about it? Maybe that could be why you're being blocked. Maybe that like there's a profession that's meant for you. I'm seeing right here the blockage right here, but right here is some kind of like people. It's like a fear or something like that. Or do you like maybe like tell the truth? You're in sales, but do you really enjoy that profession? Is that really the profession you want to be in, or is what you've been able to get right now?
Probably not. I mean, I like it kind of, but it doesn't light me on fire.
Mm-hmm. I'm feeling like you're in the wrong profession. What'd you go to school for?
Business and sales.
Business and sales. Maybe that's where the blockage is. I don't know. It's just I'm getting a feeling from this reading that law will be more of your thing. Like something that got to do with law and working with like people that are underprivileged. Like maybe some kind of legal aid or because like I looked at the justice card and I seen like either lawyer or paralegal or something like that. Something like a thinking job. You're highly analytical, ain't you? You're very good with stuff like analytics and things like that, right?
That's true. I am good with stuff like that.
Yes, yes. I don't know. For some reason, I'm getting that feeling. This is what I'm getting that feeling. I think you really need to think on what you really want to do. I don't think you're in the right, line of work, and that could be why you're not getting ahead and you're not, moving forward. I mean, I could pull some more cards and we could look some more.
Wow. Okay, so it's not like a spiritual thing. It's just something else.
Well, here's the thing. Everything is a spiritual thing. I mean, if you want me to keep going, I could keep going from the reading. But what I can give you as a consult, right? Because I also study spirituality. We all have a life path. You know what I mean? We all have a life path. We all are put here to do what we're meant to do. And I believe that if something isn't meant to be, it's not going to be. What do you think?
Wow. Okay.
What do you think?
I thought, well, I don't know, the way I approach life is like, if you just work hard and you make the right moves, then you can make anything happen. But, I mean, I don't know, maybe something is missing. Who knows?
I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I have degrees, you know what I mean, but I studied different things in school, and before when I studied other things, it didn't work. It was this last time I went back to school and I studied psychology, you know what I mean, in school. That's when I was able to really finish and focus. It was something I enjoyed, and it's because I know it's something that I belong in. You know what I mean? Those other professions wasn't for me. I just want you to think about it. Just think about, ask yourself what you really want to do in this life. What is it that where you really want to be? And maybe take the steps towards that. Trust me, when something's meant for you, it falls right in line. And I think that's what this case is. So is it spiritual? Yes, it's always spiritual, but it's more of a thing of life path. You know what I mean?
Wow. I gotta go sit down and meditate on this.
Okay. I just want you to think about it. Uh, Thank you for calling in, sweetie. I appreciate it. You have a good day, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sweetie. Have a good day. All right. That was good. Let me see here. All right, sweeties. Let me see what you guys are writing in the chat. You don't know me or my story, so remember my name and read the book. And if you have any sense, you'll get a better understanding. Okay, we don't need to do all that, okay? There don't need to be any arguing on here. Question is, does my son regret his behavior? Margaret, sweetie, you want to call in? You want to call in and talk to me? You're welcome, Myra, sweetie. I hope it all works out for you. Just think about it. And that I studied. I mean, I'm transparent on here with you guys. I've studied everything from childcare in school. I've studied computers. It just never clicked with me. And then once I went back to school for psychology, that's when I was able to get my degrees. And you know what I mean? That's how I was able to move on. Okay, Margaret, sweetie, you said you're in the UK? All right. All right. So hold on. All right. I'll make the exception for you since you're international and I could probably cause you. Does my son regret his behavior? I'm gonna just read on your son, Margaret, okay? And we gonna see what spirit is. Now, this gonna be the last question I take, you guys. I'm gonna end this live after this question. Okay. So Margaret's son. Spirit, does Margaret's son regret his behavior? Does Margaret's son regret his behavior, Spirit? Does Margaret's son regret his behavior? All right, we almost there. Don't even tell me what he did, Margaret. I'm gonna tell you what he did. If Spirit tells me, okay? Oh. All right, we get right pull. All right, so does your son have I don't want to I'm seeing that does your son have like emotional issues or like some mental health issues? You know what I mean? Did he do it like and he makes poor decisions because of his mental health issues? This is what I'm seeing so far in the cards. You know what I mean? Like I'm just seeing that there's something wrong with his mind. I don't mean to say wrong. I'm not trying to talk about your son, Margaret. But I feel like he doesn't have the best mental health. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't feel like. Oh, hi, Holly. You say hi from the UK. I feel like he has some mental health issues going on. This is what I'm seeing so far in the cards. Did he just get out of somewhere and he's trying to cooperate? You know what I mean? Let me see. He was trying to cooperate. He was trying to like straighten himself out. This is what I'm seeing. But he also withdraws a lot and he's a loner. This is what I'm seeing so far. He has a lot of high energy, right? He's a very high energy boy. He's very just enthusiastic, just active. So probably a little too active. This is what I'm seeing so far. Hold on. Um, let me see what else. Yeah, he was just put. You had just had him somewhere. This is what I'm seeing in the cards. I don't know if this is true or not, but like, is there some things going on with him? Like, let me see here. He's his progression is he's not as advanced as other kids. Is this what's going on? Is there anything that's Hold on one second. Something went on with money. Did he spend your money on something or take your money or something like that? Was it something with money? You said yes. Okay, so he does have some special needs. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that he's a boy with special needs. You know what I mean? But I'm feeling like I'm seeing a bunch of maybe it costs us a lot of money, like and it's been hard on y'all finances with the his mental health issues. You know what I mean? With him having some needs going on, some behavioral health needs and something going on with money. I don't think you know what Spirit is telling me, he doesn't know how to manage his behavior. He just has a lot of like energy. He's just so energetic. He's so high sprung. It's hard for him to regulate himself at times. I just see a very active boy. You know what I mean? Very active. I don't know how old he is, but I feel like he doesn't always know what he's doing. Let me see here. Hmm. Let me see here. It's a lot of issues he has that he's fighting with, that he's trying to work through. I don't think he means to do these things sometimes. And sometimes he loses temper, right? And he has like temper tantrums. He can throw fits. This is what I'm seeing. He doesn't know how to regulate himself. Has it been okay? So did your son hit you? I mean, I don't know. I'm getting a feeling that maybe he hit you or he caused an injury to you or hurt you or something like that. Did he do something like that? I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm reading it wrong. You know what I mean? Let me see here. Because he couldn't get out of somewhere. He wanted to get out of the place and they wouldn't let him. So he didn't get what he wanted. He got mad. He had a tantrum. You said no, he didn't hit you. Oh, wait. Holly. Ashdown. Ashdown said it sounds like my brother. Okay, so I'm seeing something here. Hold on. Okay, so he didn't physically harm you, but I'm seeing that he had some kind of tantrum. He had a meltdown. He can't really regulate his behavior. You know what I mean? It's cost a lot of money. I feel like you probably can't work because you have to look after him a lot too. He needs a lot of looking after. All right, let's see here. Yeah, he has some mental health disorders. I mean, it keeps coming up. You know what I mean? And I think he's a bit he has, what is it called? Like dang, like delusions or something like that. He's a little delusional. There are things in his head he thinks. And I think he thinks that people are trying to get him and trying to hurt him and stuff like that. He wants to, in his mind, he's the victim. He's the one that wants to just protect himself. You know what I mean? He naively does these stuff. He flies into these little tantrums and this little violence, but in his head, he's just innocently doing it. This is what I'm saying. Um, Let me see. Oh my God, yes. I must be reading off of Holly instead of Margaret's because Holly's the one saying yes. Oh my God, yes. So Holly, is that your brother that I'm reading off of? See why I wanted y'all to call in, because I feel like because two of y'all are putting stuff in the chat, and I think I picked up on the wrong person's energy. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so Holly, your brother has some mental health issues. Is that what you're saying? And that he can't help things when he flies? Yes, I think so. Okay. Okay, so Margaret, I think I picked up on Holly's then. So strange. I spoke to him earlier. Yes. Okay. I mixed up you guys' energy. I did a reading on Holly instead of Margaret, but I was trying to do Margaret. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to end this live though. I'll be back probably later on in the week. I'll schedule out another live where I could do some personal readings and y'all can call in. Okay. All right, sweeties. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all in the next reading. I love y'all, my babies. You have a good one. Good night. You're welcome, Holly.